Alrighty, good morning and welcome to my Team Scottish Fitness. Kind of go over the Arnold and all the goodies I got. Here's one of my shirts, so I did get one of those. Let me get the pan warmed up here. I've already had a shake, which basically was milk, eggs, and a legacy protein blend of Fay and casein proteins. Now the difference between whey protein and casein proteins is whey proteins go into the system, they're digested rather quickly. Casein proteins take longer. So let's look and see all the goodies I ended up getting from the Arnold. A lot of times they're just handing us bags, you know, here's the bag, you know. And I grabbed some of the stuff, so here I got a bunch of pins, Arnold Strongman. I got one, well, they must have been like, I had 3 of those. Got another pin, Strongman. I got, looks like 4 of those. Oh, there's the 4th one. There's the 5th one. So 5 and 4. I got a package of C4 pre-workout Hawaiian Punch. I can mix this together for one of my pre-workouts. And grown-up clothes for bodybuilders. I think somebody threw in the bag. Not really interested in that. And here we go, another day. Got a shake cup. I got a few of these. And basically that's for mixing up your pre-workout and a free garbage bag. Hey Banks, thanks for joining in. No sipping, just lifting. Scan to save. So what do we have here? I have an Abe all black everything. Caffeine, citrulline. Oh, I have to get the glasses out for this one. I'm going to say this is a pre-workout, ultimate pre-workout. And Beta-alanine. Blue Raz, that would really get me kicking. Here's another one. And Batty Berry. And then I got a IsoClear Whey Protein Isolate. Strawberry lime flavor. So that one will be for protein. So this is the freebies they gave us. I think I got the pan warmed up now. I'll throw some bacon on there. Now the reason I'm not doing live is, well, it looks like we got some idiots showing up again. And to be honest with you, just pre-recording this and then loading it up later is easier. There we go, I got some 4 slices of nice thick bacon. Bacon. So the Arnold was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I had Vince from Shore Fitness there, which probably helped. I mean, I had a lot of fun together. There's another cup, same people, same bag. Oh my goodness. Here we got a Celsius strawberry passionate fruit. And here is, oh yeah, 5 Hour Energy was there. And they have a sport energy workout they decided to get in there. So he gave me 2 of those, plus a 5 Hour Energy. I do use these when I drive. Kind of keep me from getting too sleepy. And another garbage bag. Now here's a Army National Guard. So I did a deadlift T-bar there, and the young ladies there were very, very impressed with me and another elderly gentleman that did that. They gave me a pen. They also gave me a Bluetooth speaker was very generous. All right, here we go. Here is another native fuel whey protein in chocolate. And another IsoClear in peach iced tea flavor. That's different. Another one of those I won't do. And here's a plant protein one in vanilla bean. Now, I did ask them a question that they really didn't know how to answer. And that's okay, because when they say, well, you can just get plant protein, well, proteins are not equal. All right, your best source of protein, carbohydrate blade, all 20 amino acids in there. Plant protein, they said, well, they had 5.5 branched aminos. So they're missing a lot of them. So what is it made out of? Sunflower protein, pumpkin protein, and some sea salt. So I'll utilize this. I'll throw it in one of my shakes, but I'll also throw it with a regular protein also. So that was my haul. There was a lot more you could grab. There was people there grabbing cases of, which they were giving away. All they do is stay in line for them, and you get a case of pre-workout. And I mean, there's people that have had those every day, so they have come home with 3 cases of it. It just wasn't that much of a need, and plus I'm walking around all over the place. I'm probably doing about 10 miles every day. And by 8 o'clock, I was done. I was like, okay, I can't stand no more. So what I'll do is I'll get both of these washed. All right, they have kind of a strainer thing in there. And I guess that's just to help things mix up. So they need to be washed as they came off an assembly line. And I got, I think, 2 or 3 more of these. I probably had about 6 total. They were worth throwing in the car and having. So there we go. Got the pre-workouts. I got more pre-workouts. Oh, Blu-rays, another Blu-rays one, another Bad Berry. So 4, 5 pre-workout packages, which I'll utilize those for. So I need to put them over here by the Spam. Spam? That's right, it ain't ham, it's Spam. And the protein ones, got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll also put over there, over here in the dish. The next time I do those, I'll just utilize those and save my one I've got in there. So, bunch of pins, strongman pins. I don't know. I do them as giveaways. You know, maybe I'll do that fun. Hey, you know, come away and get your free pin. Throw them in there and see how long it takes the wife to realize, hey, what's those doing in here? These will bring out in the car, take those to work, help me keep me alert. But I tell you, they have a really, really nice event. I mean, there was so much to do there, and they really know how to communicate with the crowds. You know, I had a lot of people comment on my YouTube and my Instagram. Hey, I was watching you. I watched the lift. You know, I met a lot of them. I met about 30 people who follow me on both of those. And some people that I follow, Jacob Williams, one of the best ventures out there, pound for pound. He was helped run the Rex Next booth, which, you know, if I'm going to have a candy bar that has protein in it, that is usually my choice. So it was great meeting him. You know, JT Stoward on my Facebook groups. Just a man of just extraordinary strength. You know, deadlifts, does presses with his feet. I mean, just an extremely strong, I can say young man because I'm younger and I'm older than he is. I think he's like 52, something like that. But just extraordinarily strong. He's only 40 miles from Columbus, Ohio. And a nice guy. I got to meet him and some of his friends. You know, I got to meet Bill Goldberg briefly. And that was kind of neat. Caught him at the end. They had actually closed the line. But the young man there said, yeah, come on in. We can have one more person, which I do appreciate. He didn't have to do that. I would have been okay if he did not. I was like, it was not something that had to happen. But it was nice that he did that. Kind of shows you character. I wish I would have got his name because he was a very polite young man and appreciate what he done. I come home to a mega rain. We do have lots of it. We needed it. I'm going to try to walk out to the pond. I don't know if I'll be successful, but I'll try to walk out to the pond and see how much it has risen. I'm sure it has. It literally has been raining all night long. So I don't really go to the Arnold for the giveaways, but it was nice. Oh, it looks like they went and bought some regular eggs while I was gone. Instead of just calling the neighbor and getting them, I guess I'm the only one that can do that. But that's all right. I picked 3 dozen up on my way home from them. And I noticed gas was really cheap in Ohio. I topped off at $2.44 a gallon. I even seen one place where they were at $2.31. I think there were some gas wars going on, but hey, that's okay. Around here, they're anywhere from $3.09 to $3.24. You go up north, they're more. So it depends where you're at. You know, a lot of people on TikTok, they'll show the pricing. You know, Alaska or California. Oh, look how bad it is. You know, folks, you're not fooling anybody. Stop it. Gas has been pretty leveled out for the last year and a half. Hasn't really changed much. But boy, there I sure was able to fill up a lot less than I do around here. So I took advantage of it. They had martial arts there. They had different forms of wrestling there. They had bikini models. They had costume models. They had strongman events, powerlifting events, bodybuilding events. They had everything. Yeah, like I said, it's well run. There were some bigger stages that I didn't pay to get to go see. And as I said, there's more to see than you actually have time to. Now, I did make quite a few laps around the Expo Center where everybody has their booths and that. I got to talk to a lot of people. I ended up buying a Legacy protein blend. From the booth. Well, the young lady there was very nice, and then the second on Sunday when I stopped by there, they had 20% off. So I said, okay, I'll pick one up. I don't often get protein powder because I got eggs and milk and bananas and that. But with the casein in there, the casein does stay with you a little bit longer. It's great to have at night. And if you're really into extreme lifting and bodybuilding, then it's a good thing to have. And I'm going to be doing some pretty heavy workouts here for the next couple months. There are 2 events in July that I can go to. One is in Dubuque, Iowa. The other one is in Marshfield, Missouri. I think they're at the same time, unfortunately. So it's not like I can do them both. Unless I can lift on a Saturday and then go on the other one and lift on a Sunday. To be honest with you, very difficult to do. And only if you're just trying to do it to have fun. But that's what I had, a lot of fun. Oh, by the way, today is my birthday. I sent my wife a message yesterday saying, will you still feed me? Will you still need me tomorrow? Because today I'm 64. And you might have to be around my age group or older to understand why that's funny. It's a Beatles song. Dun, 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 dun. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me? when I'm 64. That's about the best that I can sing. I know, you want more, but. So I got the bacon. And then I'll cook up a couple eggs. At work, I bought bread, meat, cheese, and bread and butter pickles. And what I'm doing is I was making sandwiches for that, and that's probably what I'll have at work. I'm trying to determine whether I'm going to move some money across and get some more groceries. I did buy a thing of milk because the temperature was right where I could keep it in the car, didn't have to worry about it. And of course it was the Fairlife milk. So this will go in the car, these three will go in the car. I'll probably throw the packages in my bag, so if I do go to the gym, I can just rip open a package, boom, throw it in the shaker cup, and then I have my pre-workout. And that's probably how I'll do that. Actually, I'll probably mix the one here at home and then take it with me. So it has time to kind of really mix up well. So I do appreciate everybody that supported the channel. You know, donations helped me pay for the Arnold. I figure when all said and done, I probably spent about $1,000. But you know, nothing fun is cheap. The UPA is having a qualifier for it in July 19th to the 21st. So that probably will be the one I'll go to. You know, because it and Missouri one are the same time. I want to go to the qualifier, and it will be for the same federation, XPC, which they ran a fun event. Their announcers were engaging and a little comical, and kind of got the crowd into it. I do appreciate everybody that was cheering me on my lifts. I know on my last lift at 185, as I was doing the slow press, they were really getting 100% behind me. And that means a lot to a lifter. You know, we want everybody to do well. One guy, Adam, who opened up his raw bench opener, was 620 pounds. That's a 620, 620 pounds raw bench. No bench shirt, no slingshot, raw bench. And he put that up like I do 315. It just was amazing. Then he did 640, and then he missed on 660. I think he could have had it. I just think it was a bad, the unrack didn't go well. But definitely he had the ability to do 660 pounds. Just like I said, they're always stronger. I mean, that was amazing. And it was amazing to get to see it live. Amazing to get this, to be there and talk to him and talk to his friends. That's another thing I like about being at these meets, is you meet people from all over the world, especially when I was in the WAP. I have friends over in Hungary and Germany and England and Ireland and Scotland that, you know, pop in on the channel and talk and that. There are some people that I did miss there that were there, unfortunately, but I think I caught most of them. I was trying to find the Stockman brothers, but they might have been in that one place you had to pay for, I'm not sure. And at one point, I was probably more engaged in what was going around me than trying to find regular events. But each year you get a little bit more educated, so I will know how to find some of the stuff last year. Some of the shout out booths that I went and seen, 50% natural. I like their attitude. They're a lot of fun, so I took another picture of them and posted it on there. And Metal Rex obviously be one I'll stop in again in that. Met some people from the gyms out in Bloomington that I used to work out with. Mike Trotter was out there. I used to work out with in the Gold's Gym in Bloomington, Illinois, and he does have his Instagram channel and I think TikTok. I told him he probably should start a YouTube one. And some other ones who I might have to go back to the video and remember their names, but that's a few from the gyms. Dan Swift and Eric and Austin, and there was one other, I can't remember his name, it'll come back to me though, from Pekin, Illinois, you know, the Peoria area. They work out in a place they called well, it's their basement, they call it the dungeon. And he's a powerlifter and a Vietnam War vet that I met back in 2010 at my first event at Sunlight Power down in Toccoa, Illinois. And we have been friends ever since. I do see him about once a year at an event. It was good seeing him again and his friends. And that makes it kind of more enjoyable when you have people that you know that you can go and have conversations with. That always makes it better. All right, so let's pop some eggs in here. And this will make a good second breakfast. My first breakfast is always a shake. And that's basically to wake my stomach up. I got 3 good sized eggs. They're probably about 7 grams of protein each. There's 21 grams, and there's 6 with the bacon, 27. And then of course I'll have the Fairlife milk, which will make it about 47 grams of protein. Probably about 600-700 calories, which is a good amount. And if I wanted to, I could throw in a protein mix in there to increase it, but it's not necessary. That would be too much protein, and all you're going to do is you're just going to have some of it, just going to pass on through. And as we go moving down the road. So, I want to thank everybody who's been following my channel and supporting me and keeping me motivated. Because as much as I motivate everybody on this channel, there are quite a few of them that keep me motivated also. So I want to throw a thank you to Michael at the Body Beatdown, Leonard Boy out of England, my buddy Will Edmonton out there in the UK, Rupert out there in Germany. He followed me on Instagram. And Ark Wildman Survival out there in Arkansas. Miss Warren, she popped in and said hello out there in the UK. If you want to hear some lovely, lovely narrated stories, go to her channel, Miss Warren. And she has a lovely voice. Told her if I ever did a biography, I would want her to be the narrator. I may have got a yes on her, but I guess I have to write the biography first. And the person in my family who's the writer is my oldest daughter. It's not me. I'm great at reading. I can recognize good writing. I can recognize bad writing. I can recognize holes in the plot. I just can't write it. So my daughter does have 2 books out there, The Fae Hotel and The Academy of the Dead. She goes by Vermilion H. Bain. And Bain is a spelling of my last name. And I think they're fantastically wonderful written books. So The Fae, F-E-Y, Hotel, and The Academy of the Dead by Vermilion H. Bain. Buy 500 copies. Get 20 for your mama. And be like on the cover of the Rolling Stones. Oh yeah. So today was a severe rust day. I really felt it. Finally, the weekend caught up to me. Understand? I worked hard Thursday. I left Friday. On the road for 6 hours. Walked around the event for 7 hours. Slept the next day. I was out at the event for probably 11, 12 hours. And then Sunday, only about 4 hours, but then a 6-hour drive back. So, and then I went and worked out yesterday, which I'm glad I did. I got a quick arm workout in, which I was happy to do. I was planning on doing a heavy bench today, but my body was saying, take a break and kill it tomorrow. So tomorrow will be the day Yeah, like I said, it's been raining all day. I didn't do any deliveries this morning because I don't want to do deliveries in the rain. You know, you're carrying, you know, the groceries and that in these little flimsy plastic bags that you get at Walmart. You're putting it on their porch. And all they're going to do is, time they get up or get home or whatever, they're going to have a lot of soaked stuff and not going to be happy about it. So I generally don't open myself up for that type of experience, because ratings matter, and I have a 100% good rating. Trying to make sure that everything gets done well. It was nice to come to work and actually have the furnace, the big furnace running. Hopefully it's still running when I get there. And just happy I got the opportunity to go and compete. Like I said, I wish I would have done more, but I did what I was capable of doing. I hit all 3 lifts. I didn't misjudge on anything. And that's part of the battle too. Knowing in July I'll do a lot more weight, and hopefully come back there next year and do even more weight. So the trick will be to keep injury free and try to avoid getting the flu and the stomach flu just before the event. But I wasn't the only one that got hit like that, so I don't really complain about it too much. It falls under. Things happen. Don't worry, be happy. So, have my second breakfast all ready to roll. I'm still taking donations for the Arnolds, because I'm still trying to pay off all that. Appreciate anything you can spare, but also just liking, sharing is wonderful too. Remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise. Just get in the gym and lift.